Hi, today I want to talk about sleep. You know, life on Earth is adapted for the rotation of our planet. And we have known for many years that we have clocks that work with this regular turning around the sun, the planet turning around the sun and itself. So we have these clocks, but how does it work? That's not been known really. And you know, I'm from Sweden, and in Sweden we have the Nobel Prize. I'm not sure you're not that familiar with it, but in here it's a big thing, and I usually hear about it every year. And there are all these prizes for scientists who've done things that you don't understand. I don't understand it. But this year, they really had a very nice prize, very nice subject from the winners of the Medicine and Physiology Prize. And it's they're talking about this clock that I was talking about in the beginning. And they have found a gene protein that accumulates during the night in the cell, and then it degrades in the day. And that makes this, it's a kind of a self-sustainable clockwork inside the cell. And I think that's really cool. And it regulates critical functions in the human body, like behavior, hormonal levels, sleep, body temperature, metabolism, blood pressure, and a lot more. And also, you know, when you have jet lag, that's when your internal clocks are out of order, or they are in the wrong place because you moved on the planet, and your clocks get lost. And these clocks are also associated with the risk for a lot of different diseases. So they are very important and something that we can relate to. Just a second. And this is all called the circadian rhythm. And it comes, that's a Latin word, and circadian comes from around, circa, and dies is day, so around the day. I'm not going to go into the details of how this works on the gene level, because that is way too complicated and not of interest in this in here, and I'm not even sure I could explain all the details. But the principle is the same for all the animals and for all the cells in us. So we have, it regulates a lot of different genes in our bodies. And it also, knowing this, it also means that our body wants regularity. And I think that's something to remember. And disturbances that can be connected with sleeping disorders, with depression, cognitive dysfunction, and even a lot of neurological diseases. And in addition to all this, and all this interesting news, I also saw a TV program about sleep and memory. And in this program, they had some toddlers that they played with the puppet, and they had this little ritual that they did with the puppet, and half of the kids then had their nap and slept well, and the other half did not have a nap afterwards. And then sometime later they did the same puppet show again, or they were going to play the same thing again, and they looked if the toddler remembered what they had done. And the interesting thing was that the toddlers that had their nap and slept, they all remembered what they had done before, and the ones that didn't take the nap and sleep, they didn't remember. And then they did the same thing with grown-ups, doing tests, and then they went to sleep, and the ones that had their good sleep, they remembered, and the ones that didn't sleep, they didn't remember. So I think that is very interesting, and that is research that is going on. And now you can wonder, why am I talking about this to you, busy business leaders, stressed out? Why do you want to talk about this? Well, I would say that all this is just good news for us, that are business leaders and are stressed out, because this is such good knowledge. It shows that we need our regular sleep. That's what it shows. And I've met so many busy business leaders who say, okay, I'm just going to sleep 2 hours less each night, and then I get 2 more hours to work. And I say, no, you don't really get 2 more hours to work. You get less hours to work, because you get tired and grumpy, and you don't remember. You get it doesn't really work for you. You need your sleep, because that's when you do the house cleaning, so to speak. That's when you that's when your brain restores, and that's when your brain wakes up to the good things. So less sleep equals less done, and more sleep equals more done. So sleep is such a basic function for efficiency and getting things done the right to begin with, and to get all the energy and all that good health. So to get your good sleep starting, I want to give you 3 little easy tips. And the first one is, make the bedroom cool and dark, because if it's too hot, we don't sleep that well. We want a little bit cooler in the bedroom when we sleep, and also we need the dark so that the brain can get its rest. Otherwise it's going to be alerted by the light, and you want to turn it off. And secondly, no work in bed. I said no work in bed, or in the bedroom even. Leave all your electronic devices outside the room, and especially don't look at them right before you're going to sleep, because there's another kind of light in them that stimulates your brain instead of having it going down for sleep. And then the third thing is to set regular hours for bedtime. And the best is if you can do that for all the hours of the week, even the weekends, if you do the same, because the body needs, or the brain and the body needs regularity, and it doesn't know if it's Saturday, Sunday or Monday. Your brain doesn't really know, because that's something that we have decided. It wants the same all the time. So the 3 things: make your bedroom cool and dark. The second, no work in bed. And the third, regularity. Set regular hours for sleeping. If you need some help with this, feel free to reach out. And if you want more free tips, then just click the link below and you will get to it. And if you have friends that would need this kind of information, then feel free to send them the link. Until next time, thank you. Bye.